From nothing to everything, unveiling the Nothing Phone 2. Everything you need to know. Join us as we dive into the revolutionary world of Nothing Phone 2, where boundaries are shattered and possibilities are redefined. Get ready to witness the transformation from emptiness to an all-encompassing smartphone experience. Stay tuned to uncover the extraordinary features, sleek design, and unparalleled performance that will leave you in awe. Don't miss out on this technological revolution. Even with merely the fact that there are a few players in the phone industry, the original Nothing Phone 1 is a significant independent launch. Carl Pei, the founder of Nothing Phone, is hoping that lightning will strike twice with the Nothing Phone 2, and it appears like he is bringing more of his successful original OnePlus formula to the future device. Even though Nothing is a lesser competitor in the phone market, it is backed by some well-known tech investors, including Tony Fadell, a former executive of Apple and Next. The founder of Nothing, Carl Pei, transformed OnePlus from the ground up into Oppo's performance brand. OnePlus began as a disruptive phone startup that sold high-end devices. In order to have speedier chipsets and more eye-catching displays, its phones gave up some camera specifications and durability qualities such as water resistance. Even though the original Nothing Phone 1 had eye-catching glimpse lightning and software capabilities, performance was horrible. It more closely resembled a design idea. The Nothing Phone 2 aims to break from the pattern and engage in more direct competition with full-featured flagship phones. The initial Nothing Phone likewise had a constrained global release, landing in the US only in a very small number of units after making its premiere in Europe, the UK, and other places. Local carriers were reluctant to laud its virtues without adequate local testing, despite the fact that Nothing provided the phone to the US as a beta program. We already know that the Nothing Phone 2 will go on sale in more places this year, and Pei has made it seem like the US market will be the company's major priority. The initial Nothing Phone 1 came on July 12, 2022, and it appears that the Nothing Phone 2 will debut on July 11, 2023, almost precisely a year after that. The availability of the phone for purchase on the same day is yet uncertain. Through Nothing-specific event sections, fans may follow up with the developments leading up to the debut. When it first debuted, the original Nothing Phone 1 cost £399, 469 euros, and 749 Australian dollars. It may not formally be available in the US. The 8GB RAM, 120GB storage edition of the phone was temporarily offered as part of the beta program in the United States for $299. However, according to companies' websites, no models are currently offered to US clients. The US market will not only have a priority for future phones from Nothing, according to the CEO Carl, but also for the Nothing Phone 2. Why does that matter? It hopefully means support for more US 5G bands than the Nothing Phone 1, which has issues on several US networks. Beyond the processor, we don't know the exact specifications of the upcoming Nothing Phone. But Pei tweeted a link to a French website, where a report claimed to have pricing information leaked. Until Nothing verifies otherwise, we can base additional information off that. The tale offers two pricing for two different memory storage phone models, both of which are said to be available in black and white. If this leak is accurate, it would seem that there won't be a base 128GB model as there was with Phone 1. Here's the Nothing Phone 2 expected pricing. 8GB RAM, 250GB for 729 euros. 12GB RAM with a 512GB memory for 849 euros. If these prices are accurate, the Nothing Phone 1's base pricing of €469 for 8GB RAM and 128GB of memory in Europe will have increased by 55%. The design is similar to the first model, but this time there are more individual light strips on the back, as we know that. Additionally, according to Brownlee, the glass on the back is a little more rounded. The Nothing Phone 2 will have a screen that is 0.15 inches larger than the current model, or 6.7 inches according to Nothing. The display will slightly less sharp if the resolution does not increase, although this should not be visible. The display of the Phone 2 will reportedly refresh at 120Hz rate, just like the original Nothing. We don't know yet if there will be any notable advancements in durability. Only an IP53 water resistance, adequate for light splash but not a heavy rain, was included by the original Nothing Phone 1. It made use of the Corning top glass of 2016, Gorilla Glass 5. Today's phones are anticipated to be significantly more robust overall. The future of Nothing Phone 2 is said to contain a new camera lens and a sensor in addition to the two 50-megapixel cameras on the Nothing Phone 1. According to one of the first leaks we heard about it, although we don't yet know much about it, the following phone should include a third camera with the same resolutions. Since the Nothing Phone 1 has a wide-angle and ultra-wide-angle camera, it makes sense that a follow-up would have some kind of zoom capabilities. Even a 3x zoom would be appreciated for sharper portrait photos and a longer range. Additionally, we are still waiting to learn if the sensors themselves will be upgraded for the upcoming models. What sensors Nothing decides to install could have a significant impact. In our assessment of Nothing Phone 1, we observed that the wide camera, which reportedly makes use of a standard Sony sensor, performed significantly better than the ultra-wide camera. The latter has smaller sensors and the same 50-megapixel resolution. Therefore, its pixels are less light collecting. In other words, rather than merely adding additional sensors, the Nothing Phone 2 may use better sensors on the secondary cameras. According to rumors, the selfie camera on the Nothing Phone 2 will include a 32-megapixel sensor instead of the 16-megapixel images it had on the Phone 1. That selfie camera was placed in the display's upper left corner on the original phone. Where the new selfie camera will end up is unknown. The near seamless and scratch-free design with a durability that is 60% beyond industry standards when it comes to bending, passing our bending test more than 16,000 times, are among the claimed benefits of the cable, which reportedly underwent 20 iterations to perfect. The cable also boasts an industry-first molding process. The large battery can accommodate a larger display, and from what we've heard, the slight screen increase will also result in a modest battery increase. Nothing stated the cell will be increasingly somewhat from 4,500 mAh to 4,700 mAh. Nothing appears to be going for a nice zone here without making too many power sacrifices like it did last year, especially combined with the Snapdragon 8 Plus Generation 1, which offers good performance and efficiency. The good news is the new phone can quadruple the wattage to 67 watts wired charging rate, improving Nothing's charging powers. If Nothing Phone 2 charges at a similar rate to the rivals, that should give a complete charge in less than 30 minutes. The Nothing Phone 2 will receive an upgrade, although the original Nothing Phone 1 was primarily about design and offered mediocre performance at a lower price to match. Following some overt cues from Qualcomm executives, Pi explicitly informed supporters that the 8 Plus Generation 1 SoC, which will power the next Nothing Phone, is the most potent smartphone SoC available as of 2022. Remember, the powerful phones like OnePlus 10T and the Galaxy Z Fold 4 debuted with Qualcomm's upgraded Generation 1 platform. If you're concerned that the Nothing Phone 2 won't compete with the 2023 flagship, with the Snapdragon 8 Generation 2 platform, it will offer a significant improvement over the Snapdragon 778G mid-range chipset found in Nothing Phone 1. The Snapdragon 8 Plus Generation 1 CPU is well known. Since its debut a year ago, it has undergone extensive testing and has been continuously optimized through multiple upgrades. Being the first in the spec race is not as important to us as a user experience. Additionally, the cost of the newest technology isn't always justified in terms of the benefit it provides users. By selecting the Snapdragon 8 Plus Generation 1, Phone 2 will remain usable while providing a vastly superior experience to Phone 1. Additionally, we know that the glyph interface of the LEDs on the back of Nothing Phone 2 has received updates. This was the centerpiece of the Nothing Phone 1, since it could be lit up in a variety of ways to indicate different kinds of notification, your battery and charging status, or even serve as a fill light for the camera. The teaser poster for the Nothing Phone 2 launch event, which depicts an octopus tentacle and the glyph lighting on the phone's back. The number of light strips has increased from 5 to 11, and the number of distinct LED illumination zones have increased from 12 to 33 with the Nothing Phone 2. As a result, there are a lot more uses for the lights, such as progress bars, timers, and visual indicators of your phone's volume. In addition to Uber and Zomato, other businesses may sign up to use these LEDs with their apps as well. Additionally, a glyph composer may be used to create unique ringtones utilizing a variety of sound and lighting effects. Now that you witnessed the incredible capabilities of the Nothing Phone 2, we want to know, will you be among the first to embrace this technological marvel? Share your decision in the comments below and let us know if you're ready to step into the future of mobile innovation. Stay tuned for our next video, where we will bring you more cutting-edge technology, thrilling discoveries, so don't miss out. Will you seize the opportunity and make Nothing Phone 2 yours? The choice is yours. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.